Right at the beginning of my Christian life, I was told that as a Christian, I needed to be in the world, but not of the world. I struggled with what that meant. Years after being told that, I came across a book by Robert Weber in which he described the different ways that Christians throughout the history of the church have tried to figure out how do they live in the world without being of the world. He said some Christians have chosen a kind of a separational model, to pull completely apart, to live as the city on the hill bearing witness by its values to a world that doesn't share them. He said other Christians have taken an identificational perspective where the two become one, and loyalty to culture, loyalty to the world is loyalty to Christ. He described a third option where Christians try to penetrate the world, try to transform the world by engaging the world but coming to it with its own values, trying to work a change. It's confusing. I have, in my own life, at times been separational, at times been transformational, at times been identificational. I don't know that I have a good and simple answer to how we are to be in the world but not of the world. Other than this, the Quaker author Thomas Kelly said that two things happen to us when we become Christians. He says, first, God plucks us out of the world and draws us into his heart, where he assures us that we are precious to him, loved by him. That's the first movement of the spiritual life, he said. Second, God hurls us out of his heart back into the world, where he asks us to carry it with him in infinitely tender love. I may not know how to be in the world but not of the world, but I do know what it feels like to be drawn into the heart of God from the world, told that I'm loved, and then thrown back out into the world to be loving myself. If we figure that out, I think we know who we are and what we need to do.